Yay, okay, there we go. So, if I stand here, so here I am at position 0, 0, 0. This Minecraft is created in a 3D world, which when you think about it, so because it has all of the arithmetic pieces, the arithmetic elements that it has, and it exposes the position for us to be able to play around with the position. And we could do this even if it didn't expose that position, but that's just a positive because we can actually find position 0, 0, 0. In mathematics, the way this looks is we have x, y, and z, right? So in our upper left corner there, position colon 0, 0, 0, 0, the first one is the x, the second one is the y, and the third one is the z. And we could swap those around if it makes sense to do that, but currently there's not really a reason to do that. So if I jump, oh, I gotta take off. So if I jump, you'll see that I go up 1 and then back down to 0, right? And then if I remove this block, I go down 1, and then if I put it back, I'm back at 0. So that means that the y position is the up and down position. It's this is the y axis. The up and down is the y axis. Now x axis, if I go this way, so this is the third number, which means that's the z axis. So 1, negative 1, 1, negative 1. So I'm just moving forward and backwards. So right now, I'm looking in the positive direction of the z-axis. And if I turn around, now I'm looking at the negative direction of the z-axis. So if we go this way, we're going to get negative numbers. Whereas if we go this way, we're going to get positive numbers for that last z input. Okay? So if I stand here at 0, 0, 0, that means this orange wood is the x-axis. And I'm looking at the negative, so the x-axis in the negative direction. So if I go this way, we're going to go it'll just get more and more negative, okay? If I turn around and go the other way, we're going to get more positive. So what we can do now is we can actually plot points on this x, y, z coordinate system. So let's go ahead, let me come up here and fill a few of these in, and then I'll give you some examples real quick. Okay. So because we're only going to deal with x, y, so over here in our graphing calculator, we have, like, if I did 2, 1, so this is the x direction. So this horizontal one here. So this thick purple line is the x-axis. And this thick vertical line is the y-axis. So this means that we go over 2, 1, 2 on the x-axis. So the first number is the x, the second number is the y. 1, 2, and then up 1. Okay? So basically what this means is in Minecraft, we have an x, y, z, so that we can make this a z. If you can imagine a third axis coming out of the center, just like it looks in Minecraft over here. So we have the x going this way. We have the y going up and down. And then we have the z going forward and backward. So the calculator on the left side of the screen is fixated. Let me remove some of these. It's looking straight on like this, okay? Looking straight on like this. So if we, and then it's actually flipped. So let me go to the other side of, so that way positive x is on the right side. So this side is positive x. This side is negative x. This side, this is positive y. And this is negative y. Okay. We're going to go ahead. We're going to just plot a few points. Okay. So let's start with 2, 1. Now, how we do this is we come over 2 on the x. So this is just 0, 0. Okay. Or actually, that one is 0, 0. So this one is 0, 0, right? So we're going to come over 1, 2 on the x. Okay. And then we're up 1. So that would be right there. That block right there is 2, 1. And we can actually, you can see that I moved my position there. So again, because we're walking around on the z-axis, or the z-space, technically this continues on this way all the way over here, right? But we can actually, we can just go to these places, right? So I'm at 0, 0. We go over 1, 2 in the x direction. And then we go up 1. Because I'm 2 blocks tall, because the height of my character is 2 blocks tall, I'm actually looking at this position, but my location is this position, okay? And you'll notice I can travel back and forth on this, and I'm not going to, if I can get it straight, hold on. Yeah, so I can travel back and forth on the Z, and I'm never going to go off of that as long as I'm traveling only on the Z axis, okay? But as soon as I move over, left or right, that's the X. And then if I go up or down, that's going to be the Y. Okay? So let's plot another point. Let's plot the point 23, comma, or I guess, so it'll be 23, comma, 4. So it'll be over 23, which is off the screen over here on our calculator, and up in the air by 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, right, my position shows it. So we can go 23. Okay, that's 23, and then we're up 4. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Oh, right, that's 0. So if I land on this, this is at 0, right? So really we need to be up 4 like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we've got a fourth one up there. So if I move to that position, then we'll see that, yep, I'm at 23, 4. What this means is we can actually, we can take mathematical concepts that exist outside of Minecraft. We can take algebra, and we can start moving things over, right? The most, like the clearest help that this has is if your friends are ever, like when you first spawn and you have location turned on, your friends might be like, oh, where's your position, right? You can easily tell, like if you just find your, so X, so I'm going this way in the X, this way in the y, in the z, and then the up and down. But really what you want to do is you want to find them on the xz plane, and then once you find them on that plane, you can, it's just up or down from there, right? And oftentimes you can get in the ballpark. You don't actually need to, like, you can get close. It's more of an approximation. You don't actually need to find them directly, right? You can do other things.